Hello friends, my name is Alea of Cozy Crochet Co, where I show you how to crochet the cozy way. And in today's video, we're going to do a quick little check-in on all the projects that I have started for Stash Buzz September, kind of give you an update where my projects is going, how I'm enjoying them, and just starting a nice little conversation around crochet. So if you like crochet and yarn content, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also, like this video and comment down below all of your thoughts and what should I work on next. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where you can see all of my work in progress and projects that I have in mind for the future. If you want to support the channel, buy me a coffee. The link is going to be down below in the description. Alright, so with all that out the way, let's get started with the projects. So one of my toxic traits is hoarding, buying and hoarding really nice yarn. Like, I feel like sometimes I just don't have the skill or the purpose for a certain yarn before I buy it, and so I just buy it randomly and I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do with this, so I'm just gonna let it sit on the shelf for a few months. And so this month I decided that I really wanted to challenge myself and use something that I really have been holding on to for a very long time. So I had bought this Plymouth yarn. The tag is nowhere to be found, but this is like the baby alpaca Plymouth yarn that I absolutely love, and it's chunky. I got it on sale from my local yarn store, and it is so soft, so buttery, so squishy, and I knew whatever I would make with it, I would be obsessed with it because it's absolutely soft. I tried to make a hat, but it just wasn't coming out right, and so I was like, okay, let's just go ahead and make my tried and true signature scarf. And so that's what I started doing. So this is what it looks like so far. Super cute, right? Literally this is my go-to scarf design. It's just a row of double crochet and a row of like double crochet, skip double crochet, whatever. I really like this pattern. It's very simple, and I live in a climate where you can wear scarves starting in like October, but sometimes it gets too hot. Like sometimes the scarf is just a little bit too much, so this pattern is absolutely perfect for like a fashion scarf, and it's also very functional as well. And it's gonna feel so nice close to my skin, and I'm definitely gonna be wearing this like so much going out, so I'm very excited to finish it. I have this ball of yarn left in this, so I do think that's gonna make a really nice sized scarf, or maybe like a cowl. I might have to, if I do a cowl, I might have to like make it a little bit wider, so I don't mind, you know, frogging it. So the hook that I've been using with this project is going to be the Furl Streamline hook and a 10mm, and it's absolutely this experience using a nice crochet hook and luxurious yarn, it's just so therapeutic. And so this has been like beside my computer, so whenever I'm waiting for like really slow screens to load or for my video to upload, I've just been working on this, and it's been really fun. So very excited about this, and I'm challenging you right now. Yes, you. I know there's somebody out there just like me who buys up all of this really nice yarn and never uses it. Use the yarn, even if it's just for yourself. Use the yarn, okay? Just use it to make a scarf, something simple, something nice. And if you don't like it, just undo it and make something else. It's just yarn. A nice yarn, but it's just yarn. Every year I pick one person to crochet a blanket for Christmas. Last year was my mom, and I also made my nieces and nephew a blanket. And this year I have randomly selected my granddad to get a blanket. So I decided that I wanted to try the 6-Day Man Blanket by Betty McKnit. And so we actually started this blanket together back in January, and I'm just now starting to finish it. I feel so bad, but I'm like, it's September, the holidays are right around the corner. From this point on to the rest of the year is gonna be super like busy, so this is the perfect time to finish it. And so I went ahead and dug through my whips and found it. So I am more than halfway finished with this blanket. Actually, I knocked out like quite a few rows these past few days, and this is what it looks like so far. So it's like a really nice chevron with these really nice dark colors. And so we have like this darker gray, and we have green, and this is like the Premier Puzzle yarn, and it has like a variegation, so you have some solid and some variegated yarn. And then the closer we get to the different ends, you have like the lighter color yarn, and I just really am enjoying making this, and it's almost done, and then I'll have one less Christmas present to worry about. Normally I finish my Christmas presents in like June or July, but y'all know I just was not motivated this summer to crochet anything, but I'm super happy about that one because I feel like I'm going to be able to finish it by the end of this month. Fingers crossed. I'm really excited about finishing it. And I know my granddad will absolutely love it because I don't think anybody makes stuff for him anymore, which is sad. We should make more things for the men in our lives. Yes. All right. So the last project that I want to talk about is the baby blanket. So last week, I talked to y'all about writing the pattern and how I was running into an issue with the corners being like too long. Well, I was able to fix it, and pretty much what I did was, instead of doing like these corners where I had like these stripes, the contrasting stripes, instead of doing 2 at the corners, I did 1, and that's what fixed it. So thank everybody who helped me with that issue. But we ran up on another issue. I lost yarn chicken. I have about 3 more rows of double crochet, like around, to do, and I highly doubt that I'm going to be able to do that with this little bit of yarn. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do. So I was hoping that you guys would help me with this dilemma, and so I'm just going to put this right here so y'all can see the color, so we can pick out a different color. Because one of the things about Stash Bus September is, even though you start a project, you have to get creative, and if you run out of yarn, you got to figure something out. So we have some options. So I have this Karen 1-pound yarn in the color Succulent, and I was thinking maybe this color on first glance, but now that I look at it, this Succulent color is just a little bit too dark, so that's not an option. I pulled out this yarn. This yarn I'm actually using for another blanket that I haven't touched in a really long time. So I'm scared to use this yarn because I don't want to run out of it because I used it on this one. You know how it is. Yarn math sometimes can be really hard. But look how close it is. Like on the camera, it looks spot on. But when I'm looking at it, I mean, far away you can't tell. But kind of close up, you can tell that they just are 2 different tones. Like they're about the same brightness and color, but it's just 2 different tones. But this is definitely, I feel like I already found my answer, but this is definitely a contender if I can't figure out something else. My other option was I can just end the blanket and use this for the border, and just make the border really thick. But I don't know. That wasn't in my plans for the design. But I do plan on like redoing this blanket for the pattern, because I took absolutely no pictures for the pattern, and I took no pictures at all while making this. So I was like, I'm gonna have to make another blanket if I want to put this, like, write the pattern out anyway and do a video. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could just end the blanket. I mean, the blanket is still, it's not as big as I had expected it to be. It's still small. He wouldn't be able to use it for that long, but it would still be cute, right? I don't know. And then I don't know why I pulled these out. These are going to be a big no. Like, I just pulled all the green out in a panic. But yeah, I was like, okay, maybe I'll just end it with the contrasting color. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and go with this and finish it out, and then finish the blanket. That way I can make a really nice border with this color. And honestly, it's a baby. He don't know his colors, but it would be nice to have something that he can cherish and, you know, keep with him. Also, my other dilemma is, like, it's 2 different textures too. This is the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek Low Peel Acrylic Yarn in the color Sage, and it's 2 different textures. Like, this one I wouldn't say is rougher, it just feels different than this one does. So there's that issue as well. But honestly, I think I'm just go ahead and go with that. I'm not very happy that I lost a yarn chicken, but it is what it is. So we gonna keep on pushing, and I'm gonna continue to finish this blanket. And I gotta figure out the colors for the pattern for this blanket. I think I already know, but I'm not sure yet. So y'all let me know down below in the comments, if I was to redo this blanket, what colors should I make for this blanket? I'm thinking maybe still greens, like something more pastel and cute, but I'm also feeling like the fall vibes. So I don't know. I would love to hear from you guys what colors I should do for my sample blanket, because I think that'll be really fun. All right, guys, so that's gonna be it for today's video. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, I would love to hear them down in the comment section below. We are halfway done with September, and I just feel like I haven't done that much. Is that just me? September's going by really fast, and I just can't keep up. That's gonna be it for today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, create something gorgeous. Bye, guys.